Good morning and welcome back to Abundance Rising. I just made it back from my Florida trip and guess what? There's no calves on the ground. Am I surprised? A little bit, but let me explain to you why. Mac in the back. She was in the front until Majesty over here showed up. Anywho, had her artificially inseminated quite a while ago. Her due date was 3 weeks ago. Well, she hasn't even started bagging up yet. But after I had her AI'd, we had confirmation that she did in fact take and that she was pregnant. Well, she should have been due 3 weeks ago. Hey, Mac. Majesty's ready to be milked. Come on, girl. Mac knows she's not getting milked, so she's not nearly as eager to be up here. We had confirmation that she was in fact pregnant and she should have had a very specific due date. But just like people, cows can go a good 2 weeks over, so I've been keeping a really close watch on her. Because she's an older girl, maybe she's not going to bag up weeks before she calves. That's okay, that's fairly normal. So we've been watching and watching and watching. But 3 weeks overdue, it's a bit of a long time. I don't know what the heck is happening. The only thing I can think could have possibly happened is maybe she lost that baby and then got rebred by the bull in June. And if that's the case, that would put her due for a March baby. So, is she due sometime next month? Possibly. Because I have a bull on the property, anything is possible. Yeah, baby? Man, I hope not. I was so looking forward to it. I picked a Guernsey bull and purchased straws that verify gender. So, we put a Guernsey heifer straw into her, and she took a Jersey Guernsey calf out of her. Jersey Guernsey heifer calf. That's always a good thing. Now Heidi there in the back definitely didn't take with AI. Definitely didn't take. However, she is showing all the signs that she's ready to drop a calf. So she may be the very first cow that the bull played with the day I brought him home. I never actually stood around to keep an eye on things that day. But let me see if I can show you some of the symptoms that we look for. The girls are ready to be milked for sure. So Heidi did not take with AI, artificial insemination. So I went out and bought her a bull. Knee-high Norman, you've all seen him. But look at her bag. Her bag is filling. And if you look right, let's see, I gotta get my finger in the picture. Right here, at the base of her tail, right? Do you see how it is rounded with kind of a dip? Right on her hip bone there? There's a ligament there. When a cow is not preparing to have a baby, that dip doesn't exist. Instead of dipping down, all of that skin angles up towards the tail. Now I am terrible at telling when the pins have fully loosened. I've got a good friend that's helped me out with it for years. I don't know why it's so hard for me, but I'm beginning to see the difference and the changes in her. So let's take a look at that exact same spot on Mac right here. You see how, oops, my finger's messing up. Okay. Do you see how it does not dip all the way down at the base of the tail there? It actually goes straight up. Her pins are not loose. Her bag is not full. So that the size of her bag there is what it is when it's completely dry. When it's full, it becomes increasingly larger. The skin gets tighter. Right before she calves, the teats will actually start to get shiny from the pressure of filling up with milk, and there will be no wrinkles whatsoever in the bag. The other thing that we look at when we're looking to see if a cow is ready to calve is directly under the base of the tail there. Under the tail, okay, begins to swell. And it's every time the cow takes a step, that entire area bounces. It's called springing. So Heidi is definitely swollen and springy. Can't show you that right now because she's in the protein bucket. Her bag is definitely filling, although it still has some wrinkles if you look from behind, and her teats are not shiny. So she's not that close yet. But you see the difference in her pins She divots down a little bit. Mac still does not. And Mac is the one that should be considered overdue. Not going to be able to show you her springy, but all evidence points towards Heidi having the first calf of the spring.